Hello, guys. We are back. Thank you guys for joining. This is another quick pop in. I literally just got off live. Y'all, when I tell you the internet streets are jumping and I'm trying to keep everybody updated on what's going on. My God, it's so much in the midst of me trying to get some rest because I'm kind of under the weather today. But hey, how dedicated I am to try to get y'all this news, y'all already know. I'm going to come in and pop in and we're going to thug it out and push through and get you guys this tea and this news I know you can use. Let's get into it, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. In this video, hey, Truth, in this video, there's some updates going on with the T Hood case where Kurt and Rashida's son unalived T Hood, all right, is alleged to have unalived him. Let's say it that way because nobody's been found guilty yet. There's some more video evidence of Kelsie, which is Kurt Frost's daughter, and some stuff going on with them. All right, give me 1 second, okay? Okay, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had a call that I actually had to get. Somebody called me as soon as I went live. My bad on that. So what we're going to be going over in this particular live is T Hood. There's an update on this case, and there's also more video evidence that's been released about Kirk Frost's daughter, Kelsie, and the toxicity of she and T Hood's relationship, you guys. It's starting to make a little bit more sense now as time go on. There's also another open case with T Hood from another powing that he was allegedly in. We're going to get into that as well. All right. These are some things that we did not know when this case was presented to us a few days ago. Y'all know T Hood was powed last week. And every day since then, we've been hearing things about this case and developments in the case. We've been seeing where his mom's been speaking out. Kurt and Rashida, they've been very mute about this. We really haven't heard much about anyone else. But let's go ahead and get into the developments. All right. You guys, pardon me for not being on camera tonight, okay? I appreciate it. All right, so according to TMZ, because they just broke something, and y'all know I've been trying to keep my ears to the streets. Let's scroll back up. All right, so as you guys can see here, T Hood's brushed with being unalived months before the fatal powing. So months before, he was also powed, and an open investigation for that case is also, out there as well. Okay, give me a sec. Let me switch over to my other screen on my phone. All right. Hold on. Oh my Lord. All right, there we go. Boom. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, shout out to TMZ. Let's go ahead and read. That's T Hood. He seems to be a problematic individual. I don't want to be judgy because we do know we just lost him, but we got to be 1,000 out when we're talking about this situation. All right. So again, he was caught in another powing just months ago prior to him being powed and unalived last week. Let's get into it. T Hood was struck by pow just months before he was powed and unalived inside his home, according to TMZ. Says we obtained a police report in Georgia that states that T Hood showed up to a hospital in late April with pow wounds. That's him. You see that, guys? April the 3rd. He was powed. April the 3rd. All right. Now, it says that the report says that the DeKalb County Police Department was called to a Shell gas station for a report of a powing. Now, cops say that they encountered a woman with pow injury or with a pow injury to her leg and approximately 10 pow or bullet shells casings in the parking lot and roadway. That sounds like a child. Now it says that the police say that about 25 minutes after the report of the powing came in, that they were advised that a man later identified as T Hood showed up to a nearby hospital with pow wounds. This is him in the hospital on 5/3/2025. All right, so it said that the report is from April the 28th, and a few days later, T Hood posted images on social media of himself in a hospital. Now, cops tell us that there's an open investigation into that powing, so they're still investigating that. Meanwhile, there's been another powing, and now he is unalive. So there's two open cases for this young man that revolves around powing, one of which he was powed, and one in which now his life has been taken. All right. As you guys may know, this is the video of him attacking. We will not play it because it's too gruesome. Y'all can go over on Neighborhood Talk, and it's also here on TMZ if you want to see it at your leisure. But this is T Hood attacking Kirk Frost's daughter while she's laying here in the bed. All right, he's putting hands on her. It's very, very graphic. So they says it's previously reported T Hood was powed and was unalived in his Georgia home last week, and cops say that their suspect is Kai Lasheed Frost, the son of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Kirk and Rashida Frost. Okay, now it said that T Hood was dating Kelsie Frost, which is Kai's sister, and there's video appearing to show him attacking her, and photos of Kelsie with bruises and scratches on her face, neck, and chest, which we talked about this morning. Now, cops are investigating the incident as a possible self-defense powing. I'm going to say I feel like Kirk Frost's son and Rashida's son, Kai, I think he is going to have to serve some time. Okay, I'm just saying you did take somebody's life. We'll see what happens. That's just my opinion in that. If you guys want to see the video of him coming into the room and acting crazy and putting hands on her, then you can do that at your leisure. I do not want to play it on my channel because I don't want YouTube to start tripping. All right. But he was involved in a powing as early as this year, May the 3rd of 2025. Okay. So this is not his first rodeo. Let's continue. Now let's get into the complexities. I like that word of he and Kai, not Kai, but he and Kelsie, which is his girlfriend, who he was fighting with prior to this whole pow incident. Okay, so there's been a video that's been released. I feel like one of his family members or someone very close to them may have released this video because I don't see her doing that, being that it's more damaging to her, or for her rather, for this to be put out there. Now y'all know, let me put up my trigger warning, child. Let's put up the trigger warning just to be on the damn safe side, because child, I'm trying to give y'all all the developments on this, because baby. All right, let's get into it. So the beginning of it, I'm going to keep it muted because her language is kind of bad. All right, but let's go ahead. She's cussing him out. They look like they're in the bathroom. She's washing out some dishes in the bathroom, it seems. Something she's washing out in the sink. She's cussing him out, as you guys can see. Bitch, oh, you're the... Okay, she's calling him all kind of B words. She's calling T Hood. She's talking to T Hood. You put on your face. It's over a girl. Let me just go ahead and let y'all know. Let's narrate a little bit. She's cussing him out over a girl. I think he's supposed to be like a rapper. He had some girl on stage performing with him. She got jealous and proceeded to cuss him out and call him every kind of B word in the book. Let's go. So you wasn't there to support him? No. Leave, bro. Yeah, that's what it's about. Your actions. Go up for the performance. Go up for the real bitch. I'm tired of putting that bitch in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share status with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Fuck I can say. Oh, she's this. Go over there, nigga. Yeah.
All this because I had.
I'm pissed! Idiot! Get out!
You mad because you didn't perform.
Ooh, that's toxic. Lord,
yes. Whatever bullshit small narrative you want to fucking create it as, I don't care!
All right, so of course, thank God I had to stop it. So this is when he comes in on another occasion. As you guys can see, it's toxic as hell how she's yelling at him. It's over a girl. She's mad because he had some girl on stage performing with him. So she's mad because she's saying that he keeps throwing some girl in her face, saying that the other girl is better than her, looks better than her. So she's crashing out, as you guys can see. She also hit him, which that is assault. So yeah, he comes in on this particular video here. I'll narrate it. Said that y'all, my friend was asleep, and this is what he came into the room and did on some random bullshit rather. So he goes up to her while she's here on the bed. As you guys can see, she's holding her phone, so she's not asleep. It appears that she was scrolling in the phone. When he comes in, he comes straight over to the bed where she is, proceeds to put his hands around her neck, and he proceeds to punch her and kind of drag her around the bed area, in which she then gets down to the floor, and he proceeds to assault her. We will not show that. Again, if you want to see it, Neighborhood Talk does have the video, and you can go and watch this video in its entirety on Neighborhood Talk. This just dropped 2 minutes ago, so that's just how on it your girl is, okay? All right, let's go ahead and read. This is Yolanda, which is T Hood's mother. Let's go ahead and read this again. This is what Kelsie, which is the girl we just saw screaming in the video, Kirk Frost's daughter, says to T Hood's mother, because at this point she's throwing him out. She says, "Your son putting hands on me. Can you have someone send a Uber for his belongings?" Said that he's not going to be able to come back here anymore, and I would like to Uber the stuff to y'all while he's on the way. The only thing that the mother had to say in all of this that was just said, where Kelsie is telling the mother that he's been putting hands on her. Obviously, she don't give a damn, or maybe she's just numb to everything that's going on, or maybe she's that type of mom that want to stay out of their business when they're fighting. Not sure. Her only response was, "Okay, thanks." So then here, she says, "No problem. Thanks again." This is Kelsie in the green. "No problem. Thanks again for everything." It goes on to say, "Hey, I'm not fond of anybody breaking my belongings or nothing. It's rude, or he's rude." Said that pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tire. So he was doing a lot. Says that ripping my cameras off the wall or out of the wall. Says that nobody is helping me when it comes to him being domestic. All right. So it sounds like she's crying out for help, but the mom is just like, "Oh, okay, thanks. I got to go now." All right. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to show this. But that's the, yeah. So I got my trigger warning banner up. As you guys can see, her mouth, when he hit her in the mouth, her lip is busted. She also has some other bruises as well. I had to go by real quick on that. So I may have to edit that. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully YouTube don't trip. So as you guys can see, cops said that T Hood pow-powing unaliving could possibly be a case of self-defense as investigation continues. This is Kirk Frost's son that's alleged to have taken his life. From my understanding, he was, and when I say Kai Frost was taken to the police department in question. They did release him, so that he has not been charged with anything as of yet. Not to say that he will not be, because this is an ongoing investigation. So that is all I have for that so far. Or is it? Yes, it is. All right, let's get up off that, because baby, that's toxic. I don't like talking about stuff like that. All right, so again, if you want to hear about all of that in its entirety, see the videos and all of that, TMZ has it, and you could also go over to Neighborhood Talk to hear all of the videos that I played for you guys, as much as I could, because some of that stuff was too much. Oh my God, I don't want to be with anybody that I got to call a bitch. I don't want to be with nobody I got to raise my voice, be fighting, and that insecure. Sound like some insecurity was there, some abuse was there, a lot of stuff. That whole entire relationship appeared to be very toxic, and we see where that ended. Okay. It ended very badly. All right, so let's take down our trigger warning banner, because we don't need it for this post right here. This is our last post, because this is our quick poppy and honey. We only got, we got to talk about Simon and Porsha, because Simon is still out here Simoning, child. Okay, Simon is mad because of the divorce outcome between he and Porsha. Y'all know he was ordered for 36 months to pay Porsha $40K. He's refusing to do so. He also refused to pay his attorney's fees for his divorce prior to Porsha, which has now put a lien on the house that she's trying to purchase, the $7 million home she and Simon shared. You guys know that. If y'all follow me, I've covered it quite a few times. Let's get into this right here. All right. As you guys see on my screen, Simon Guobadia, honey, files for divorce appeal, cites deportation and Porsha's Real Housewives of Atlanta return. Let's get into it. Shout out to the girls are fighting, because baby, these girls here on my screen stay fighting. You hear me? Now Simon Guobadia, as I've renamed him, has taken formal legal action by filing an appeal with the Georgia Court of Appeals to challenge the divorce final divorce ruling with Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. Now, it says that the appeal submitted on August the 11th, a few days ago to be exact, of 2025, focuses on the enforcement of their prenuptial agreement, a key issue in the divorce settlement. Let's continue. Now, Guobadia accuses that the court made several reversible errors, including enforcing the prenup despite his detention and deportation by ICE, which he claims was an unforeseeable change in circumstances that affected the fairness of the agreement. He also challenges, or alleges rather, that Porsha failed to disclose her plans to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta, which he believes was a material omission impacting the terms of their divorce. Continuing, says that other points raised in the appeal include Porsha's significant increase in income after the divorce, which Guobadia said should influence the prenuptial's enforceability. Now, he challenges the court's failure to vacate an order permitting filming inside their former marital home, a violation of the prenup's terms requiring mutual consent for filming. Additionally, Guobadia claims that the court improperly changed the terms of the prenuptial agreement in its final judgment, violated its due process rights during the trial, and wrongfully admitted expert testimony he deems irrelevant. Continuing on, this appeal marks the first official step in Simon's ongoing legal efforts to overturn or modify the divorce ruling. The Georgia Courts of Appeals will now review these claims and decide whether to uphold or reverse the lower court's decisions. Now, it's going to be hard for you to make this appeal towards her when you haven't been following the rules and regulations and the order of said divorce order. You have not been following that. You have not paid her the money that's been asked of you to pay her. You have not followed any of the orders that the judge have given you in this divorce because you're mad at her. You've done several lives talking about it. You've said on a live with Michelle ATL, and shout out to her, that you want Porsha out of your pockets and you don't feel that is fair. Therefore, you're just not giving her shit. Okay, I feel like he intentionally did not pay off the lawyer for his divorce before Porsha, which then he probably told him, hey, I don't care, I have a property for $7 million, just put a lien on that or take that home because I've been deported. I don't care, knowing that Porsha and her daughter stay there. I say allegedly. I don't know, I wasn't there, but it's as petty as he is, and he is in his feelings, and he is doing whatever he can, I feel, to hurt Porsha because he's bitter that she filed for divorce, something he says that he did not want. So now he is appealing it, as you guys can see. So that is the update on Simon and Porsha. As you guys can see, he will not sit and let this fester. He is not going to let this go on. He is not going to give her the $40K for the next 36 months. He is not going to let her have the Rolls Royce that he purchased for her because she cannot renew the tags or anything related to the car. He is not going to let her purchase this house and take the equity. He is not going to let up on Porsha. So Porsha, you are in for a fight of your life, dear. Prayers to you. That's all I can say. What do you guys think about that? Okay. What do y'all think about that? Let me get back to my main screen. You guys can go ahead and put in the chat what you guys think about the T Hood case update and the evidence and or video that we shared with you guys. And also you can put in the chat what you guys think about Simon striking back and coming for Porsha, because he ain't letting up, child. I would hate to have been in a situation with his ass, because baby, when I tell you his level of petty is beyond. I thought my ass was petty, but baby, Simon is a new level of petty. Okay, so that's it, and that's all. Thank you guys for coming back for this live. Unless we have some more news that I know you guys can use, there's some hot news that I absolutely cannot wait, then I'll be back. If we don't, then I will see you guys tomorrow with more news. So thank you to my mods, Scorpion, Miss Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank y'all so much for doing an awesome job. Of course, all my Caramellians for being in the chat, supporting. For all the haters in the bushes that's sitting back watching and not hitting the like button, y'all are here as well. It's still a view, so thank y'all for that. Thank you to all of the content creators that usually stop by and support: Chef Don Schoolboy, Sunny Days, Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn, Astute Queen B. If there's any more, please let me know. I'll be happy to acknowledge you before we get out of here. Mods, can you drop it in the chat? Let me know. Do we have any other content creators in the building? Says I love you, Rail and Mod Squad. Yes, under the Mod Squad. I have some very good mods. I have some great mods. They are great. Okay, we don't have any more. Thanks, Rose. Okay, she says no more. All right, thank y'all. Let's get on out of here, honey. All right, to the next one. I will see y'all. Bye. All right.